The strangest thing in the world happened to me, guys. You're never gonna believe it. Stay tuned and hear what it is.
You ain't on mine, homie, you ain't on mine. I've been grinding all night, grinding for a long time. Long time's been a long time, but I'm getting smarter. Said Mr. Gates, what I'm doing wrong. Said nothing's wrong, just grind harder, grind harder.
So, as I was sitting here eating my pizza, it hit me. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to make a video today. The video we're gonna be talking about today is how to become a successful, upcoming, great artist. Okay, now the first thing that you want to do is on your name. Your name is the main thing, because I mean, the minute you start running with this name, it's gonna stick with you for a while. Your fans are gonna know this name, they're gonna follow this name. With that being said, if you change your name, it's gonna be hard for them to follow your name, because they're not only gonna be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all this, they're gonna be following on SoundCloud, YouTube, and ReverbNation, and etc. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to mention on all of them. Most of the people don't even follow you on the social media, because sometimes you go in your little city and you just pass out your mixtapes, you know, so they follow you by that. They wouldn't be able to find out about your name change. So the best thing is to pick your name one good time and don't change it. And if you do change it, make sure it's kind of similar, you know, to where it's kind of easy for them to find you. It's going to be hard for a while, but they'll run into it. They'll catch on. They'll find it. You know, another thing about names is you do not want to pick something that is hard to look up, something that's already big inside like Google search. Now, if you pick the name Turtle, and a lot of people post about turtles, I mean, it's real rare that you're gonna post up first now as a new artist. So pick a different name, like Kodak Black. It was different. Rich Homie Quan. It was different. Little Hayes. It was different. You know, pick different names to stand out and be, you know, once people start to search you up, you're going to be the first one that pops up on the Google. Boom, it's going to show all your links. You know, all of them are going to pop up first because your name's different. Okay, second of all, I got quality. Okay, now there's a couple of songs that I did when I used to record back in the closet, you know, doing my own thing, started from the closet, now we're here. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I did put out some hit tracks that I believe was hit, and I know that they're hits. Well, anyways, I put them out with the low quality that I was recording when I was in the closet, and people trashed me, man. They people are hard, man. You know, it's crazy because, you know, you're just doing music to get it out there, and people they treat you like shit when the shit don't sound right. So you want to get your quality good. I did go to a high-paying quality studio. This album that I am working on now, it is gonna be mixed and mastered by Interscope Records, so that is a big thing. Quality is a big thing. The minute I redid my songs, a couple of my songs, I put them on this latest mixtape that I have called The Butterfly Effect. Look it up, Little Hayes, The Butterfly Effect. You see it all over YouTube. Anyways, when I did a couple of my old songs that I had trash onto with this high quality, and boom, people were loving it. The same songs that they said were trash, they're not loving it. It's in their playlist. I look at my catalogs all the time. I mean, it's crazy. Anyways, be careful who you sound like. Don't ever come in this rap game trying to sound like another artist that is already out there. There's a couple artists in my city that, you know, one artist is trying to be like Drake. There's a couple artists that sound like other people. You know, do not sound like other people. You know, record labels are not looking for artists like you. If you are one of those artists, they are not looking for artists like you. I'm sorry to say it, but I mean, just look at it like this. There's this artist named Dennis. You can look him up if you like. I'm not trying to promote him or anything, but this is an artist named Dennis. He don't know me. I don't really know him. I like his music. He's all right. You know, he sounds like Eminem, looks just like Eminem, raps just like Eminem, and everything. You know, he has millions of fans and everything. You know, and at that point, as an upcoming artist, when you start having millions of fans, record labels, they want you. They want you big. So they attack you and they get you. You know what I'm saying? They throw money at you. But the only reason why he's not getting any record labels coming at him is because of the fact that he sounds too much like Eminem. The minute a record label does invest in him and puts $3-4 million on him and gives it him, you know, it's his. Boom, he's do whatever he wants with it, you know. But now the record label owns it for 3 years. But what if in that first year, people said, "Oh, he sounds too much like Eminem," and the next thing you know, fans are gonna want just same thing that they wanted from Lil Wayne and Eminem. They want them to battle. Okay, the minute that Lil Wayne, Eminem tears up Dennis. He's gonna be destroyed. No one's gonna really fuck with him. They're gonna think he's soft and whatnot. And bam, bam, it is what it is. You know, they destroyed him. So now all this money that the record label put into him, they now lost out. You know, and nobody wants to hear Dennis no more because of that. But, you know, Dennis can still have his fans staying where he's at and doing what he's doing. He's doing good. You know, he's making some money on the side from this. You know, other than that, he can never be successful because of the fact that No record labels are gonna sign you, and it does take record labels to make it in the trap game. There are a couple artists that still own their own revenues, like T.I. and a couple of them, but most of them do not. They end up signing because they know that they end up realizing that that's the way. You know, they got humongous big promotions and not just that, but advertisement, which is promotions, fan bases and whatnot that come with the signing. Okay, and another thing that you're going to want to do is get less features. The less features you have, you're promoting just yourself. The more features you have, you're promoting someone else, especially if they're at your level. You do not want to have any artist that is at your level or below you on your song. It's just gonna, you do not do it. I'm telling you. Okay, with the artists that you do want on your song, is you're gonna want an artist from that's not too big. If you try to go from Kevin Gates, he's gonna want like $5,000 for a verse. Trey Songz is a good artist to invest in, but it is close to $7,000 for per feature. You know, same thing. Kevin Gates 5,000. You know, and you can get other artists, you know, that are a little lower. I mean, you can get some southern artists that are pretty cheap. You know, now if there's someone in your hood or someone that's on the rise that hasn't blown up yet but does have a humongous fan base, those are good people to do songs with. You know, they're on the up and coming, but they have a big fan base, so they're doing something right. Go ahead, and even if you have to pay, it's worth the investment. Just, it's worth it. You will get what you put in is what you'll get out. Don't expect no money to come to you if you're not gonna put no money into it. Okay. Always respond to fans. When a fan contacts you or hits you up, they are going to continue to hit you up. The reason why they're going to continue to hit you up if you respond is because they want you to keep responding to them. Now, the less you respond to them, the less they're going to hit you up. I mean, it's going to, you know, you want them to continue to show the love. Now, give me 1 minute while I come back. All right, now you want to separate your personal life from your career. Now, and I personally, I promote all my stuff on every social media. I actually promote it from a website called Hootsuite. I just make one post and push OK, and it sends it to all my social medias at once. Social media is not the way to. Don't waste your whole day on social media, okay? But another thing is, if you do have a social media that you are using to promote your music, don't have regular pictures with you selfieing everywhere, okay? Home pictures do not look good for an artist. You want show pictures, you want, let's see, Photoshop pictures, you want photo shoot pictures. You want to show that you're an artist and that you take this shit serious. So, separate your personal life from your career. Give back to your community. If you know school's coming around, okay, buy a bunch of school supplies and give back to unfortunate kids that can't their parents can't afford to give back. You know, give back as much as you can. If one of your fans are in the hospital, go visit that fan. And one of them's having a cookout, go visit them. If someone's a family just got shot in the head and they're dead, I don't wish that on anyone, but I'm just saying, and they needed something done, you know, you start a plate sale, get everyone, boom. The more you do that, they're gonna see, who is this person doing this for my family member. Now you don't got the whole family, you know, but at the same time you did something good, which is the best thing you could do in this thing. Mixtapes before albums. Always give something free. You do not hit me on Facebook if I don't know you talking about buy my album or buy my CD. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know what you sound like, first of all. I'm not gonna put my money into something I don't know what I'm getting out of. Okay, you gotta do some songs, give it out for free. Now, when you give it out for free, now I know what you sound like. If I like your music, okay, I'm gonna buy some. If I don't like your music, well, then I'm not gonna buy none, okay? But I know what you sound like, so that's the big thing about it. Out of town shows only. In town shows, not too good. You do not want to do too much in town shows. For some reason, in every city, they do not support you as much as if you were from the city other than outside of the city. The reason outside of the city is because when you get introduced and they say, oh, you're from so-and-so city, they're like, oh, well, they must be someone coming from that city to this city to do the show. So, you know, they support you. So out-town shows are going to get, cities, whatnot, are going to get you good following base, good new fans. Doing your own city, I mean, you can grab a couple fans, but, you know, you're going to be in competition with a bunch of other fans, artists that don't know what they're doing by performing in their own city. Performing in your own city is not the way. I'm sorry, but it's not. If you're doing it and you feel like it's something else, it works for you, and if any of these things don't work, you know, and they work for you, or if there's something different that I missed out, you can actually comment below to help everyone out. Now let's see as I continue. Okay, well that was actually the last one. Thank you again. You know, I have so much more knowledge. If I find out what it is and I forgot that I left it out, I will dot it down and I will make another video. Like, subscribe, share, all the good, all the above, whatever the hell I'm trying to say, do it all. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh yeah, happy birthday to my brother, January 8th. Man, I appreciate you, man, for all you doing.